In the quaint town of Willow Creek, nestled between sprawling forests and rolling hills, life moved at a predictably slow pace. That is until whispers of a ghostly figure began to circulate among the townsfolk. Retired Detective Harold Jenkins had thought his days of chasing shadows were long behind him, having hung up his badge after the notorious Riverbank butcher case was closed with a fiery conclusion, literally. The killer's supposed demise in a warehouse explosion had brought a sense of relief to the community, albeit a tentative one. Yet, as Harold sat on his porch sipping morning coffee, a postcard arrived that would shatter the illusion of peace he had carefully constructed. The postcard bore no return address, only a cryptic message scrawled in a familiar hand: "Did you miss me, Harold?" It was postmarked from a neighboring town, and the front featured a serene image of Willow Creek's historic bridge. Harold's heart raced as he flipped it over, revealing a series of numbers and letters. His mind, though rusty, quickly deciphered the code, leading him to the old oak tree near the riverbank, the very site where the first victim had been discovered years ago. There, buried beneath the roots, was a gruesome artifact, a bloodied fragment of clothing from a long-missing person. The discovery reignited a frenzy of fear and speculation. Residents locked their doors and whispered about the butcher's return, while Harold found himself reluctantly pulled back into the world he had tried to leave. He knew the killer well, too well, and understood that each postcard would lead to a new, macabre scene. As the days turned into weeks, more postcards arrived, each one guiding him to a fresh horror. The media descended upon Willow Creek, turning the small town into a circus of flashing cameras and sensational headlines. But for Harold, the killer's taunts were personal, a twisted game meant to remind him of the one case he had failed to conclusively close. Harold delved deeper into his memories and case files, piecing together the killer's motives and patterns. He reached out to old colleagues, now scattered and retired like himself, hoping to uncover a clue that had been missed. As he connected the dots, a chilling realization dawned upon him. This was not a mere resurrection of old crimes, but the birth of a new chapter, more sinister than before. The postcards were not just messages, they were invitations. Harold understood that he was being drawn into a final confrontation, where the line between hunter and hunted blurred, and only one would emerge from the shadows of Willow Creek's haunted past.